What's up, everyone? Coach D speaks here. So let's talk for a second. If I told you that the guy who said this,
2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17, that's the whole ball game.
And stood awkwardly in front of a church for a photo op like this, and has 5 kids for 3 wives, all he cheated on, had a fake college that stole millions from people, had been found liable for sexual assault, paid hush money to a porn star, was a slumlord, said he'd grab women by the vagina without asking, said this.
See Biden now, the real Biden on religion. He's not in favor of religion. He can talk all he wants, but what they've done to Catholics and what they've done to evangelicals, what they've done to everybody is a disgrace.
About the guy who goes to church every Sunday, and it's commonly known that he's a man of faith and has been married to the same woman for 46 years, what would you think? Well, you know what? None of that matters, because Republicans know all of this, and they know he's full of shit. But guess what? Their vote counts as much as yours does. And that's the most important part here. Your vote and all the votes that it'll take to make sure this dude never becomes president again is all that matters. Look at this.
I asked Jerry and I asked some of the folks because I hear this is a major theme right here, but 2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17, that's the whole ball game. Where the Spirit of the Lord, right? Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And here there is Liberty College, but Liberty University. But it is so true. You know, when you think, and that's really, is that the one? Is that the one you like? I think that's the one you like.
So this guy goes to a Christian university, doesn't even know how to say the book that he's about to quote, admits that he had to ask someone to give him a quote, makes a mockery of the people in there by saying, that's the whole ball game, right? I mean, is that the one you like? I know that's the one you like, right? He says that the guy who goes to church every Sunday doesn't care about religion. I mean, let's look at the clip of him in front of the church again. But this time, listen closely to what he says during that sacrilegious moment. If you said, hey Siri, show me an example of someone who knows nothing about religion and has never held a Bible before, she would literally show you that video. He was asked, is that your Bible? And he awkwardly states, it's a Bible. That guy you just saw in that video says that the guy who is well known to be a man of faith doesn't care about religion. But it's even worse. Because once he was actually asked, hey, you talk about the Bible being your favorite book. Tell us about maybe your favorite passage from the Bible. And here's how that went.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what 1 or 2 of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite.
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that
no,
you like.
No, I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible. I joke. Very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
Did you guys feel that? That's called secondhand embarrassment. I get secondhand embarrassment listening to him fumble over what should have been a simple answer to a simple question. He was asked, hey, you say the Bible is your favorite book. Would you mind giving us maybe your favorite passage from that Bible? Oh, no, that's very personal to me. I don't want to talk about it. It's so personal. Not even just to say, hey, this is my favorite passage. Oh, no, I don't do that. I don't talk about that. Well, are you an Old Testament or a New Testament guy? I would say equal. I would say equal. The book is just, it's just, the whole entire thing is just so special to me. That guy, again, the guy who said that he would grab women by the vagina without even asking. I just go right up to him, I start kissing him, and I'll grab him by the vagina without even asking. That guy, the guy who has been married 3 times, has 5 children by those 3 wives, whom he cheated on each of them to conceive each of those children. It is well documented. That guy, the guy who was just found liable for sexual misconduct, that guy says that the guy who has been married to the same woman for 46 years doesn't care about religion. And again, through everything that I've said here, no matter if you think it's funny, if you think it's informative, the only thing that matters here is that the people who are sitting in that room applauding him saying that Joe Biden does not care about religion, those people have the same vote as you do. Those people's votes count as much as yours does. So listen, what I want you to get from this video, no matter what you hear me saying, is that you need to do everything in your power to make sure that that man never gets in office again. You need to do everything you can in your power to get to the voting booth, to get other people to the voting booth, to educate people on this complete just hypocrisy, sacrilegious mockery of the entire institution that is politics, as bad as you would think it is. You have to do everything in your power to make sure that people get to the voting booth and make sure that Donald Trump and people like him, the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the Lauren Boeberts, the Matt Gaetz, the Jim Jordans, those people, we got to get rid of as many of them as we can, because it's way too important right now. Absolutely too important right now. Period.
Hey Meidas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.